Hello viewers, welcome to Joy's Kitchen. I hope you are all doing very good and healthy. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite meal, which I call it actually salmon meal. Salmon meal, I'm not going to indicate every single dish individually, but I'm going to show you with salmon what I'm going to serve. So this is a perfect balanced meal and it's so yummy and it's very posh at the same time. You can shock your husband or boyfriend or partner by making this meal because it's so simple to make, but look at that, how pretty it looks. So I'm going to show you step by step how I'm going to make this salmon meal. Just enjoy the recipe. So at first I'm gonna boil some baby potato. This is just regular baby potato and I took around 100 gram of baby potato and I'm gonna boil it. They're gonna take like 5-6 minutes. So after around 6 minutes you can see my potatoes are boiled now, and you don't need to boil too much. I want the crunch of the potatoes. And now I cut my potatoes like half, so I need quite chunky pieces of potatoes. And now I'm gonna make the dressing of my potato salad, which I'm gonna take around 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil. This is just regular olive oil, not extra virgin, but you can use extra virgin if you want. So this is the dressing I'm gonna mix with my boiled potato, and try to mix this dressing when your potato is still hot. I am adding around half teaspoon of black pepper powder, around 1 teaspoon of sugar. This sugar gonna balance with my lemon juice, so sugar is quite important. Around 1.5 teaspoon of English mustard, or any kind of mustard paste. Actually, you don't need to be English mustard, you can use even Dijon mustard if you want, but I prefer English mustard, so around 1.5 teaspoon of English mustard. And as I said, you have to mix this dressing when your potatoes is still hot. Then your potato gonna soak the dressing inside it. Half lemon juice, just to cut the too much sourness of this lemon. That's why I added this 1 teaspoon of sugar in it. You can see this potato salad is so yummy, so yummy. And around 1 handful of chopped dill. You can use parsley as well as a herb, but I prefer dill, and trust me, dill goes really good with boiled potato and salmon. There's some connection about boiled potato and dill. So now I'm gonna mix my dressing. I'm gonna add 1 pinch of salt as well, which is like around half teaspoon of salt in my dressing. So now I'm gonna add my dressing in my hot boiled potato. You can see, and now when I'm gonna mix the potato, trust me, this potato gonna soak all the flavor from the mustard, from the dill. Oh, it's gonna be so good. This is such a simple recipe, but trust me, you can eat it just on its own. If you are on diet, this is one of the balanced dinner or supper or lunch for you. So just now I'm gonna mix it, and that's it. My potato salad is ready. So my dill potato salad, that's how it looks. It's ready actually to serve. So to make my mashed broccoli, I actually took 1 broccoli and I just took the florets. I didn't take too much of stems, just the broccoli florets. I cut them and put them in an oven-proof, microwave-proof bowl. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to boil it. I'm not going to boil it in the hob. I added 1 pinch of salt, just 1 pinch of salt. And now I put it in the microwave for 10 minutes. Just make sure you cover your microwave bowl, because they're going to be steamed and they're going to be boiled properly. So after around 10 minutes, that's how my broccoli looks. It's already boiled, you can see. I didn't want it to cook them in a water, because I don't want too much watery water in my boiled broccoli. That's why I cook them in microwave. And at the same time, this is so simple. You can fry your fish and at the same time your broccoli is done. So now I'm just kind of mashing them with a potato masher. You don't mash them too much. In the middle, just need a little bit of chunky pieces as well. So my broccolis are mashed now. You can see they are like half mashed. And now I'm going to add around 1.5 tablespoon of mustard oil. If you don't have mustard oil available, you can use normal olive oil. But trust me, mustard oil and broccoli, it goes really good. And this meal actually all about flavors. And this special kind of broccoli, mashed broccoli, goes really good with salmon. So if you never tried mustard oil with broccoli, just try it. and I'm adding around 1 teaspoon actually chili flakes, because this teaspoon is smaller than teaspoon, so I'm adding like 2 of it. That's gonna give a little bit of heat in my mashed broccoli, but if you are not a fan of chili, just reduce the amount. And at the same time I'm adding little bit of salt, like around another 1 pinch of salt, because I added a little bit of salt when I was steaming it, so I don't need too much salt. And this is one of the special ingredients. I'm adding some fried onions. These fried onions is shop bought fried onions, but if you don't have, you can fry some onion and you can add it, but you definitely need fried onion for it. I prefer the shop bought one because they have really nice kind of crunch and sweetness, so it goes really good together. And now I'm just gonna mix it, so my mashed potato is gonna be done after that. So that's how my crunchy mashed broccoli looks like. So it's done. So now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna prepare this carrot salad. So I took 2 medium-sized carrot and I grated it, and I took around half handful of sweet corn, and this sweet corn actually from the can, so you don't need to use a fresh one, you can use just canned one. So 2 carrot and grated carrot, and around half handful of sweet corn. This is a very unique kind of salad, and trust me, it's so yummy and very healthy, and it's really flavorful. So this is the twist. I'm gonna add around half teaspoon of nigella seed. This is just regular black nigella seed, or in India we call it kalonji or kalojira. So I'm adding like half teaspoon, a little bit more than half teaspoon actually. And carrot, sweet corn, and nigella seed goes so good, trust me. Around half teaspoon of salt, or 2 pinch of salt. If you're thinking what she is doing, trust me, you should make this salad, and you're gonna be like shocked how good this salad is. I'm adding around half teaspoon of black pepper. It's actually a little bit less than half teaspoon of black pepper. I'm gonna add around half teaspoon of sugar. Sugar gonna bring all the sweetness from the carrot, so the sugar is a little bit important here, like around half teaspoon of sugar here. This salad you can make and you can keep it in the fridge at least for 7 days, and you can eat with roast chicken or baked chicken or baked fish or any kind of, even you can put it in between bread and you can make sandwich with it. It's perfectly good and really amazing. Now I'm gonna add around 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'm adding light mayonnaise because I'm a little bit like on diet, but you can add regular mayonnaise if you like. Even if you are more careful than me, then you can even add plain yogurt or Greek yogurt just to make it a little bit more lighter, but I will suggest you to add light mayonnaise. And just now I'm gonna mix it, that's it. After that this salad gonna be done. So that's how my carrot salad looks like. You can see it's really yummy. So now it's time to fry my fish. So I took 2 pieces of salmon here. So in here nearly like 250 gram of salmon. So two piece. So I'm gonna make my fish really simple. I'm not gonna add too many things on my fish. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna add pinch of salt on both sides and pinch of black pepper on both sides. I have so many recipes for salmon, frying salmon, but this one is the simplest one because I added quite a lot of flavor in my salad with potato, with broccoli. So I don't want to make my fish too much flavorful. Otherwise it's going to be too many confusion on the plate, and that's what I don't want. So my fish going to be very simple and very fresh. And trust me, you should make this dinner and you should serve it. It's so amazing and very posh at the same time, I have to say. You make sure you put a little bit more salt on the skin side. That's gonna help to make your skin really crispy. This salt gonna help my salmon pieces to make really crispy. So in a frying pan, I already added 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm frying in olive oil, but trust me, if you want, you can fry it in butter or even normal vegetable oil. But try to use olive oil or butter. But because salmon don't go very good with vegetable oil, so either olive oil or butter. But as I said, I'm eating a little bit healthy, so I prefer olive oil. So they're not gonna take more than 4 minutes. So I'm gonna cook each side for 2 minutes, and after that it's gonna be done. So after 2 minutes I turned my fish pieces, and you can see one side is already crispy and really dark red. So 2 minutes more for other side. Don't overcook your fish, otherwise you're gonna lose all the flavor from the salmon, because salmon is a very soft kind of royal fish, so don't cook it too much. So another 2 minutes and done. So here you go, guys, this is my posh salmon meal is done for you. And as you see, this is very simple. It's not too many complicacy in my dish, but you can make your family happy by cooking or by making this meal. So I hope you're gonna like this recipe and make this recipe. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And yes, that's how my salmon looks, and that's what I'm gonna eat as a dinner. So I hope you're gonna like this recipe and make it. So bye bye, tata.